So I am in Suffolk County, Suffolk, in still Department of State, Newyork. The Midi County is Suffolk. I drove from Queens County through Nassau County and arrived about an hour to Suffolk County. And that's where I am, and that's where PATCHOGUE is. I'm at check-in with a local doctor. This is the area that I was living in with the address 30 MAPLEDRIVE. 3 Maple Avenue. 30 Maple Avenue. AVENUE. And also the Omega Disaster House, the Doll House, which is, that's on not physical locale, but it has a physical locale address, or at least it looks like it on painted equipment. And that's 69 West Row Boulevard, which right now I'm at 1 or 2 Row Boulevard, which is where I prefer to go. All right, so anyway, it's September 24th, 2020. This is the world painted completely wrong. My life completely off rails, which for cryogenic equipment, as the last known American patriot, being Goddess Nyx, NYX, Nicole Cataruzza, and having to live still sort of kind of under an alias of Romer-KRYO. Neither one do I use anymore, but whatever. In Nobody Gives a Shit, clearly, land of humans. Thing is, the expunging of a goddess's records, especially Caesar's wife, when they come as a betrothed pair, when you write it, it looks awfully close to espionage. For those of you outside of the cryogenic department and don't know things, and are always like, well, but now I know things, but now what do I do? Because, right, being insignificant as an individual, it is kind of hard. That is kind of where we were relying on that sacred order of things that is in total chaos, clearly, by the looks of it and of your treatment of me, which is the only thing that mattered in your lifetime. Vehicular manslaughter, I think, is what we put up on the We Know Things records. Because you were accepting all of those vehicles. Had a conversation on NSA camera at T-Mobile yesterday in Bayside with venereal disease in the eye local. And I said, did you notice by any chance? I was like, that the cars change. He's like, no. Well, with the cars, when we're done with them, like, I mean, it's metal. You can just melt them down. I'm like, yeah, no, my Mini Cooper is still metal. I was like, but I had like a Honda Accord, or a Honda Odyssey, the minivan. It was all plastic. I mean, like, it might have a metal chassis or frame, but for the most part, the shell, it's all plastic. He goes, no. No, I was like, it's like a poly blend, like a polysynthetic fibrous material. I was like, you know what it's like? It's like when you have a cast on your arm, like when you break your elbow and they put a cast on and then they make it so it can't move, like the cast, right? When you go to the doctor, the regular doctor. Right. It's made out of that. I mean, they put the layers this way, then they put transverse, then they put the opposite, like vertical, horizontal, and then transverse cuts. Yeah, they just layer it and then they make it like super fibrous and durable. Right. I was like, that's what they've done with the cars. He's like, yeah, but plastic you can't get rid of. I was like, yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? Especially many cars that they're accepting and that everybody has to have a new car. Nothing's made of, really, hardly anything's made of metal anymore. Plus, everybody has to have a new car every like 2 or 3 years. I mean, and then they got to have like 4 or 5 cars. It's really fucking ridiculous around your humanville of what you accept. Especially when you were supposed to be getting rid of them all, considering the amount of air pollution and environmental instability that your free radicals are creating with all of these really bad choices that you all just don't listen to God and her sacred order. You just take it upon yourselves to override and overrule our very clear direction of, we're not giving you a choice. This is the way we want it. And here we are.